Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. Bringing him out, coming off a tough rookie season as the top pick in the 2023 draft is Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback, that high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he's tackled for no gain. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Throwing now from the gun. He's got it, room to run. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Ready, break. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll run for this. And they get to him just in time. That's a stand and a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
They go play action on 1st. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Metcalf's got it, complete. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That's caught for the 1st. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They're now set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Now Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
The give here on 2nd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. So Seattle retakes the field for their 2nd series. On 1st down, they'll run. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Play action on 1st down. He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And the big play drives them backward. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
3rd and long for him here. He finds Fant. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Carolina offense headed out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1. Set, ready.
They run again with Hubbard. He cuts it right. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Young throwing here. That's complete till he gets. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
To left sideline, complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I may love watching a great throw, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Set.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Pass is caught at the 9. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. So before... Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. They'll hand it to him again. And he gets in, touchdown! The Panthers can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. That's up and through for the point after. And we're all tied up. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Running with Walker again. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Into the hands of Walker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Throwing off the play fake here. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. He tosses right to the short side. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. Myers to add the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Ready. The tight end going in motion right. They'll run here on first down. No one around. He's got space. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
I'll tell you what, kid, one of the things I'm most proud of from the broadcast are my old buddies that hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the Seahawks 38-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and 4 coming up now. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. It's only 2 on the pickup, and it's an interesting call for them now on 4th down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's brought down for a loss. And that run won't come close. We've got a turnover on downs. Smith setting to throw. He's got a man left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. Pass is hauled in by the running back.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Panthers and this running back headed back out for a new series. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, Hubbard. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Panthers need some big yards in a hurry. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
From the 32. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And this one does not go far. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Carolina in punt formation. On the return for the Seahawks, D. Eskridge. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. They're going play action. He's got his man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Okay.
Now it's Young. This is reeled in by Leggett. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head. You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Out of the shotgun, give to Hubbard. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And the Seahawks with a dime look defensively, 3rd down. Young looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. Another punt brings Johnny Hecker back to the field. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And that is where they'll start the next drive. Now Smith. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 27. That's incomplete left side.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Got a man open, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. All right, I'll set up now, 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing is Smith. Pass complete to Walker. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. So that one on the defense and declined, and that brings us to halftime. Let's head to Orlando for our... Well, I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the 2nd half. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So as we get set to begin the 3rd quarter, it's the Seattle offense who's going to be out there first. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They give up the gut to Walker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Connects with feint. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Connection made with his running back down the middle. And it's a touchdown. He made the catch and took it the rest of the way. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared and, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throwing now, off play action. He finds Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
Ready.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his 1st catch of the game. And now it's 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Set, ready.
1st down from the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Here we go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game, but unfortunately that...
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Into a crowd, and that pass is picked off. Picked off, Josie Jewell. And the Panthers get the football back with great field position there at the 36. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did. Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Handoff running right, Hubbard. Nice cut, headed to the sideline. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Hubbard again. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready.
They give it to him up the middle. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Seahawks back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the... First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 3-possession game. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Panthers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And the touchdowns got to keep coming for them as they still trail here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Down.
Sending a receiver left.
Ready.
Young throwing here. Thielen's got it. Complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Here's Young to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look.
Here we go.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
Thielen, the receiver, in motion left.
Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set.
They'll try and punch it in. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
So the offense is lined up. Panthers making another attempt at 2. He's throwing for it. And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the touchdown and the 2, and single-handedly shakes 8 points off that lead. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Smith setting the throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach... First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Staying with Walker. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Smith. Tight end reels in the shallow throw and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Looking to throw. Smith. Into the hands of Walker. And he's brought down for a loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Smith back to throw. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Panthers 23.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Panthers set to take the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Young looking to throw. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Young to throw it. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Thielen, the receiver, in motion left. From midfield on 2nd down. He's got it. Room to run. Big gain. 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
I'm sure coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Now Young. It's incomplete. Risky throw to the sideline. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down the sideline there. It's going to be 2nd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Let's go.
2nd and 10 now. Trumble with the grab. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Down.
Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
The give here on 2nd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. They fired off the line knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
3rd and long for him here. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Call going against the offense. They already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline this penalty. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Running with Walker again. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Back-to-back carries here. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks can rest easy with a 3-score lead. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to the well again. And he's brought down after a short gain. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Shotgun now on 3rd down. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The home teams returning their offense, and this running back to the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw. Here's Young. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
His shot downfield will wind up incomplete.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Now it's Young. Connection made to Tremble. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And he takes a knee.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Walker now from the gun. And he's brought down at the line. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with the West Coast trip, they played their game, and they're taking this victory back east with them. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Charlotte.